We're going tomorrow, Mom, I'm ready. Waves call me. They remember everything. Your house sleeps. Sand hides secrets. Walls whisper still. Old laughter lingers. Broken shells sigh. Memories taste salt. I signed papers. Ink felt heavy. Wind knew first. It touched windows. Told the curtains. They danced slow. You watched silent. Eyes like tide. Calm but endless. You said nothing. Heart said everything. I sold stories. Not just wood. Not just stone. Dreams left rooms. Footsteps turned ghosts. You built love. I sold loss. Ocean forgave me. I never did. Night carried echoes. Voices of us. Childhood in pieces. Shells on floor. Sand in blood. Sea in veins. Mother, I tried. Forgive the selling. It wasn't greed. It was survival. But it cost. It cost silence. It cost warmth. Your laughter faded. Mine did too. House became stranger. Keys grew cold. Doors side closed. Memories locked tight. I stood outside. Felt time watching. Stars judged softly. Moon hid face. Tides took truth. I kept guilt. You kept grace. We left quietly. Car engine low. Wheels kissed dust. Seagulls screamed above. They knew goodbye. You didn't ask. I didn't explain. Words were waves. Breaking between us. Each breath heavier. Each mile longer. Sky turned gold. Then turned gray. Rain followed soon. Road smelled salt. I heard house. Calling my name. Soft and cracked. Like old letters. Buried in drawers. Mom looked ahead. Eyes like dusk. Hands on lap. Calm but trembling. She knew something. Always before me. Mothers always do. She whispered faint. Was it worth? I said nothing. Rain answered us. Drops on glass. Tiny goodbyes spoken. Each one hurt. Each one healed. The ocean called. It never stops. It forgives slowly. It forgets never. I learned that. Too late maybe. But I learned. Selling is losing. Even when needed. Homes have hearts. Walls have memory. Sand keeps promises. I broke mine. Now silence stays. Everywhere I go. Even in dreams. Even in daylight. Mom still smiles. But different now. Soft. Far. Knowing. As if waiting. For waves return. For truth revealed. Because she knows. I sold more. Than just house. I sold history. I sold belonging. I sold us. I sold home. And maybe soul. Sea keeps proof. Beneath its glass. One day soon. I'll walk back. Bare feet bleeding. Carrying forgiveness weight. Lay it down. Where laughter began. Where love stayed. Where loss waited. And whisper softly. I remember, Mom. Every wall listened. Every wave spoke. You never left. You only waited. Days turned quieter. Nights spoke louder. Dreams became mirrors. Reflections showed pain. Guilt like thunder. Echoed through heart. Mom stayed still. But her silence was full speech. Every glance said, I know son. I knew before. I avoided eyes. Afraid. Days bled together. Time forgot meaning. Salt stayed constant. Wind whispered names. Shadows remembered her. Every corner breathed. Every shell watched. House gone, yet. Presence still lingered. I walked barefoot. On forgotten ground. Where she prayed. Where she sang. Where I wept. Earth held memory. Sky kept witness. Sea kept promise. I spoke softly. Teach me, Mom. Help me rebuild. Waves replied gently. Foam touched feet. Start with truth. Not with guilt. Her voice echoed. From far below. Like pearls rising. Through blue silence. I found courage. In brokenness itself. Gathered old wood. Pieces from ruins. Each nail story. Each crack heartbeat. Sun burned skin. Wind carved resolve. I built slowly. Not for walls. But for her. For what mattered. For what stayed. Nights turned holy. Stars seemed closer. They blinked softly. Like her eyes. I heard lullabies. Carried by wind. Tender. Forgiving. Eternal. I spoke back. Forgive my selling. Forgive my blindness. She answered calm. You learned loss. You found soul. That's enough son. Her mercy endless. Her tone warm. I felt peace. First time truly. Sand felt soft. Not grave anymore. But cradle new. A beginning born. From ashes salt. From tears joy. Morning light came. Bright like forgiveness. Birds flew low. Circling foundation stones. life returning slow, nature applauding quiet. I smiled gently, heart lighter now, carrying her presence, not as grief, but as guide. I whispered promise, to never forget, to always listen, to love deeply, to live truly. Waves answered yes, foam embraced shore, sky turned gold, a new day, yet same sea, same eternal love. She lived there, between each breeze, in scent salt, in rhythm tide, in memory air. I saw her, smiling beyond light, beyond horizon line, unseen but near. Mom became ocean, ocean became home, home became heart, and I stayed, not to own, but to honor, to guard story, to hold truth, to speak peace, for every soul, that ever lost, or ever sold, or ever found, their way again, through breaking waves, through endless forgiveness, through mother's love, that never dies, never fades away, never stops calling, even in silence, even in wind, even in memory. Love still builds, from nothing everything, from loss life, from ending beginning, and I understood, finally, completely, quietly. We never sell what's truly ours, we only forget, until love reminds. Seasons kept turning, winds carried whispers, people started coming, travelers, wanderers, dreamers, each seeking peace, each sensing something, unspoken but strong. They saw a house, small yet sacred, walls breathing calm, windows glowing softly, ocean singing near. I welcomed all, offered warm tea, shared her stories, shared my scars. They listened quiet, eyes like mirrors, some cried softly, some